Hi guys, I'm Ciro Buccolieri.
And I'm Ernia, and you are now tuned in to the Growing Up Italians podcast.
How's New York treating you guys?
Oh, very good.
Very good.
You like it?
New York is like
I prefer New York than the other coast. I don't know whether I can say that.
Other states? Other states?
No, I prefer New York than Los Angeles.
Yeah?
The first time we came here, we visited Los Angeles, and after that New York, and I did prefer New York than LA.
What did you prefer, New York over LA?
I don't know. New York is like I already knew New York. Maybe because of films, maybe because of the,
Yeah.
I prefer New York.
In LA,
I don't know
it's just LA.
Just LA.
LA is a good place to work, I think.
Yeah.
For actors, music.
Yeah, for music too, for music business.
I mean,
too.
if you have a lot of money, you live good in LA.
But in LA, you have to know where you have to go, Because
You have to have everything set up.
Yeah, everything's set up.
You can't just
New
do
York-
you
in
can't.
New
You're not linking anyone in LA.
How to say the song? In a New York minute, everything can change,
Yeah.
New York is different, but I feel home in New York. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like
You're a natural.
Yeah.
I think he looks more like a New Yorker than me. I remember the first time I met Cheeto. I think it was when you guys were working on his album.
Yeah.
And
In 2K19.
was it 2019?
No,
No,
1 year ago.
No, it's 2 years ago.
1 year ago.
One year?
Yeah, bro. I think it was, like,
2022.
it was very recent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Here in Brooklyn.
Yeah. And I remember he was all over the States
Yeah.
to finish up on his album. He went to Nashville, Memphis,
Yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit how that was for
Jackson.
two guys, Italian as it gets.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Mississippi. Isn't Jackson, Mississippi one of the most dangerous
Yeah, probably.
cities in the world?
Yeah, I think so. At least one of the most dangerous city I've been to. And there was a I don't know to say that none in the streets. I don't remember the word.
Deserted.
Coprifuoco.
I don't know. It's like pandemia, It's like pandemic,
Yeah.
No one in the streets.
None in the streets.
Just all empty.
Empty. It's like horror movie,
Curfew.
Zombie movie.
Curfew. Is
Yeah,
it
curfew.
the right word?
So you have to be home at a certain time?
Yeah. Curfew. Yeah. It was like a curfew.
So what exactly were you doing musically there?
Oh no, we didn't have to go there to make music, but from Memphis to New Orleans, it's something like 7 hours.
In a car.
Me myself, I decided, let's stop on Jackson for the night so that we can see another city. But we discovered that no one goes to Jackson. We discovered why they don't go there. Right. Then pretty dangerous.
I'm very inclined to ask because yesterday we went to the Yankee game. It was your first time at a Yankee game.
Yeah.
What did you guys think?
A very proper American experience. I told him, a very proper American experience. It was something like, what you watch on TV for the first time. When you watch on TV, you say, baseball. American people play baseball, and after that, it's okay. They play baseball. But when you watch
it's boring, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you see anything of the game?
No.
Can you explain anything about baseball,
I
Chino,
didn't.
at all?
I don't know. I love American sports since I was a kid, But I love football. I love NFL. I love NCAA football too. But baseball is not time,
Yeah.
It's strange for me. Sports with no time. It's more like a chess game. You know what I'm saying? It's strange to me.
They just added something this year for the first time that the pitcher has to get the ball inside the catcher's glove in 15 seconds. It was the first time ever. Yeah. Usually it was just like you said, a chess game. Like you get 3 outs and then the other team has to get 3 outs.
Yeah, but I have a question for you. When you see a baseball game in TV, when the pitcher, lanciatore is pitcher who throw the ball, there is a square, in TV, You have to put the ball in the square in the glove of the receiver. No? How they do in real life without the square? You know,
It's all judgmental.
It's all judgmental. The referee.
And now that's a big problem, is because sometimes technically it'll be in that square, but they don't call it a strike.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's judgmental.
It's like offside in soccer.
But the only difference is you can't like video review strike
no video
or
review
ball.
in baseball.
Only for like other things, like a home run or
Okay.
No video review.
you can only challenge
for,
one
for
time,
this stuff.
and it's only new that you could challenge maybe
Okay.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, when we went there, you know, you guys were very excited to see all the Yankee merchandise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were.
The Yankee hat is the most iconic
Yeah,
Most
probably
iconic
must
thing.
hat
in the world.
in the world.
In the world.
And
Everywhere you go in the world, you can find
see a Yankee
someone
hat,
with
yeah.
a Yankee
Everywhere.
hat.
You can find everywhere. No, it's on New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was crazy experience to see all this kind of Yankee shirts, hats,
Yeah.
all these jerseys. Ernia said to me, Americans, they know how to do business.
Yeah.
So this is the new business. He saw
There is the match, and before you get in the stadium to see the match, there are shops, and it's not like that. And football stadium, soccer stadium in Italy is not the same. You can find all the shirts, all the jersey outside the stadium.
Yeah, but the bootleg one.
The bootleg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fake one.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are in the music business. This year especially, I've seen a lot of artists post on Instagram, se compra dentro,
Yeah.
not fuori.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
over there, and
Because outside is fake.
yeah, it's fake. And
It's
also you
bootlegging.
guys don't get anything from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what you guys do.
I think none would do that here, because you respect you know how to do the business, and you respect the other people business.
But there were people selling like fake hats outside.
Okay.
But not as much as in Italy. I feel in Italy is more.
Italy is.
Yeah.
It's a big thing there.
Yeah.
It's a
Even
fight
for
every
small
day.
concerts.
Even a small concert?
Yeah. And
The
I don't
small
know.
shows.
I don't know how they can understand how your merchandising is gonna be. They can't replicate.
Oh, so they do the
replicate.
exact same shirts, you're saying?
Because
Yeah, it's the same.
the bootleg is a serious thing in Italy. Really a serious thing in Italy, you know. There are an organization, you know, they have a list of the brands of the artists, and they know if your brand, if your name, his name is Ernia, for example,
Yeah.
or Sfera, or Comi, or whatever you want. They know if your logo is registrato, how to say,
Yeah, registered?
Yeah, they know everywhere, everything. They are very smart people, because a big business in Italy, the bootleg.
Well,
So the artists have
they
to
do
say,
that. They do that even if they know your logo is registered.
yeah,
Because
but-
our logos are registered.
Yeah,
and
but
do
they
that.
know.
So,
it's
so you're
not
saying that
registered.
it's trademarked.
Trademark,
Yeah,
yeah.
trademark.
Yeah. And they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't give a shit.
They don't care.
When we were at the game, we were like walking around and see something healthy. Igor, of course, he like ate something.
He got it everything.
And then afterwards, we're like, yo, let's go get, he said to me, let's get something healthier.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on Google, see who's open. And there was a place in Arthur Avenue. So we call him. We're like, Vinny, we're coming. So right away, we look at the menu and we order. I forgot if it was you who it was, but he goes, tell him not to put a lot of garlic.
Yeah, I ate garlic. I ate garlic. I have a question, but why Italian American eat so much garlic?
But
man?
don't you guys eat a lot of garlic?
No, man.
Not that much.
Garlic is like a smell, you know, in the food. It's not like
Oh, you can find garlic, of course, but not that much.
Not that much.
Really?
Yeah,
Every
not that
time I
much.
come in America, every time I come in US, every time I come in New York, I say, please, no garlic, no garlic. They don't give a shit. They put garlic everywhere.
I've never heard no garlic. Usually I hear you guys always say no ice, no ice,
I
no
have to
ice.
say,
ice.
I have to say, please, no garlic because I'm allergic. It's not true. I'm not allergic to garlic. Just I
He
don't
doesn't
lie.
like that.
I lie because I know I learn if you, in America if you say allergic they respect you. You know, because if you are not allergic, everything you ask him they ignore you. You know, they don't give a shit about you saying. Another strange thing is, in Italy we used to, when you go to the restaurant, you know, you used to ask us something. You know, we see a main course or a course on a list. You know?
We can modify it.
You can modify
Yeah.
it. So please don't put me the tomato. So please put me instead of tomato, put another stuff. You know. In United States, okay. So please, okay. They don't give a shit. They bring you with the garlic, bring you with the.
So for
tomato.
example, you say, okay, don't bring zucchini. They still bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
in
if
the
on a
kitchen
list-
they're like engines.
Yeah.
They know only to do that, and that's it. You have to eat that. It's written like that on the list.
So in America, they bring it to the way it is. But I think in Italy, if you want to add something, they don't want to do it. So if I go to an Italian restaurant that's very famous and they have risotto, and I'm like, do me a favor, put a little Parmigiano on top, you know? They're gonna, no.
No, Parmesan is okay.
Or what, you know, I'm
Socially accepted.
No, but you know what?
We talked about that yesterday night.
Yesterday, yeah.
Sometimes I think Italian people could be arrogant about
About the food.
Yeah. Who cares about what you are eating? You want to eat the risotto with the ketchup? I don't care. It's your business. You paid my
in
restaurant.
America, right?
No, in Italy as well. Even us, even not Italian American, even Italian.
Southern, no? Like Southern
South-
Italian.
No,
in
it's the
South-
same. It's the same.
No,
I feel like
It's the same.
I feel
even
like
in the north.
I
Even
feel
in the
like
north, it's like that.
I feel like I would be more scared to ask for a substitution or a modification in Italy.
In Italy,
more
no,
than
no, no, no.
In Italy,
No.
they have it's
You guys are like food
it's pretty
purists.
it's pretty
It depends.
different.
It depends on what is the modification you're gonna ask for.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It depends because if you ask some ads, okay, it's okay, or to leave something, it's okay. But if you ask him, you know, I don't know, I want a risotto like that, put them on the risotto, they say
Chicken.
No, they wash you. No, you can do it. It's like a,
can't.
it's
Like over here, like I say, over here you get pasta, rigatoni pesto, right?
Yeah.
Put a piece of grilled chicken on top.
No,
of
it's
it.
like,
No.
no, man, it's like pissing in the church, you know?
It's like pissing in the church.
Yeah, because food is like a religion for us, you know? He say the ricetta is this. You can modify that, you know?
Little
But
extra
I
protein.
think we are sometimes too arrogant about that. Even us, even Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Italian
very
people.
gimmicky. Like, you know, whenever we don't know what to post on the page, we'll do like, oh, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Before we just started, you asked me what gravy is.
Yeah.
So we in America, Italian Americans, we argue gravy or sauce, you know? And I would say like 80% say sauce. You guys you're not even in the equation. You never heard of it at all.
Yeah.
So
No,
gravy is
that's
like,
the first time I heard.
it's like usually
gravy.
like what you put like on a broil or like turkey.
Yeah,
you know,
Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner.
okay.
It's
Like
like
a
brown
brown
gravy.
gravy.
It's like
okay.
the juice the meat cooks in, you know?
Okay.
So now the explanation for Italian Americans is when you're making the sauce 2-3 hours and there's meatballs or ribs, whatever.
Yeah.
It's gravy. It's not sauce anymore.
Okay.
Okay. It's different because my grandmother, okay, when I make the sauce, she wake up at 4 in the morning, okay, and she cook with the meat for 7-8 hours, you know,
Slow.
very slow with the fire,
Yeah.
low, with fire extremely low because the sauce have be with the meat, you know.
Yeah.
But if you eat spaghetti with basilico and tomato, you know,
Yep.
it's
Quick.
it's fresh, it's
Yeah,
quick,
It's quick, yeah. It's a quick sauce.
it's different.
What are some other eating habits that you notice are different between Italy and America? Okay, so when you were on tour, going all over Mississippi, Memphis, you were saying that you were only eating steak 2 times a day.
Oh.
At a certain point, you
Over
say
the,
you felt it all in your
my
neck.
neck was like that.
You look like Brock Lesnar, you know
yeah.
him?
Like Brock Lesnar, yeah. As well, God. Yeah, it was like that. Because in the south, it's not possible to avoid eating cows. Everywhere. They put, I don't know to call that, like pulled meat on carrots.
pork?
Yeah, on carrots. On carrots as well. We ordered carrots once, and there were meat on it. I ordered carrots. Maybe I'm vegan. Maybe I'm vegetarian.
So how was? Oh, you guys
why
were.
don't you want to accept that?
You guys were also with 6 p.m. Andy.
Yeah,
And he's a
he
vegan.
was vegan.
He's
So
vegan.
He's
what
vegan.
was he eating like every day?
Eating broccoli, but it's like to eat butter with a
Yeah.
spoon, you know, because
Yeah.
the broccoli.
Sinking.
Oh,
and the
Italians
sauce-
Americans
I don't
use
know
a
how
lot
to say
of
that.
butter too, right?
Lot
Sinking
of butter.
butter. Yeah,
lot
sinking
of butter.
butter.
Italian America, but in America, a lot of butter, a lot of garlic. fuck, why?
In America,
olive oil.
vegetables don't taste good unless you put butter and garlic. That's why.
I love butter. I love the taste, you know. You can put butter on the meat, on the steak, every fucking where. On the potatoes, on the spinach, everywhere.
Everywhere.
That was like yesterday when we ate. Another funny thing was when the owner came by, you were like, but this guy's speaking Italian, but you don't speak Italian.
Oh yeah.
Because
The
you said that his
yesterday.
accent was so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came over, he's like, how you doing?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, but he's speaking
don't.
Italian, but doesn't...
I don't. I don't. No, I don't.
He speak like me, you know.
Yeah.
But he's Italian American. He
Italian.
can't speak Italian.
We were saying like everybody's faces...
He learned English in that way.
Yeah.
At home with his family,
Yeah.
he learned English in that way, and
Yeah,
then
he didn't go to school to learn.
He learned the accent as well. He didn't go to school.
I mean, I love Italian American. No,
Yeah.
we're talking about before. I love Italian America because they love our country more than us, maybe, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because they put on the roots, they put on the tradition first. You know, it's really important to me. Every time I come here, that's the reason why. Because there's the reason why I came in New York. I feel home because when I met guys like you, Italian American.
Yeah.
It's like to come back to my own town, you know. Since I was I was kid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love Italian American.
Yeah, it's like, you know, and Americans hate America. I guess when you're from there, you don't appreciate it, you know,
Yeah, maybe.
to a certain point.
Yeah, maybe.
For you, we talk about Italy, you might complain, oh, you know, I pay a lot of taxes. I
love Italy. I love Italy, but
We do love Italy.
I don't love the politicians in Italy, all this stuff like that. A lot of taxes, man. They crazy. They crazy.
Let's talk a little bit about your career.
Yeah.
And I want to know how he came in the mix. We kind of just jumped into it, but it's going to sound crazy ass this, but what exactly do you do? Because I know you're a heavy hitter, and, you know, every big person out there respects you. But Ciro Buccolieri, what does he do on a day-to-day basis?
It depends. You know, I
Because
don't.
you manage touring, you're always giving people the best advice.
You know, I don't put all my eggs in a basket. You know.
He's like James Bond.
No. I manage some artists like him. I have an agency. You know, I got two teammates. You know them. You know Mario and Shablo.
Yes.
We got a booking agency, so we're touring a lot of artists, and we got a label. We got a publishing. A publishing agency, and I manage the artists too. So we work in different role with different artists. You know.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
it's all about passion and love for the game.
How did you get started with that?
Oh, I start because I love this music since I was a kid. You know, hip hop literally saved my life. You know, from the streets, from bullshit, from the stuff I do when I was a kid, when I was young, because I was hungry for money since I was kid. But I love this music, and this music allowed me to learn a lot of things. I speak a terrible English. You know, you can hear.
No,
it.
you're good. You
But-
speak good English.
But I learn, listen to this music. I travel a lot for this music, and we make a job. So it's a dream come true, you know. Because 20 years ago, in Italy, the music business, hip hop music
For
business,
rap music.
for rap music was nothing.
Zero.
Yeah. Zero. No money.
Yeah.
Maybe just one or two people make some money, but
Not that much.
not that much.
What was like your first job in music?
Promoting shows.
Okay.
Start promoting because if you
Was
wanna,
it like underground shows? Like-
underground shows, yeah. Because artists that are your friends, they didn't have tour, you know. You have to create the shows, and so we start promoting shows. Then we start with with touring, so we book agency because in the first year, if you manage an artist, you can't take money from nothing because the AMG discographic in industry they are ridiculous. You know, maybe an artist take 20,000. So if you take 20% of 4,000, you can pay a rent. You know what I'm saying? So we start with producing and touring and selling the gigs.
Yep.
You know.
So when you're putting together a tour, you want to try to get multiple shows so that way
Yeah.
it's more
So
profitable.
we start with touring. We start with booking agency. You know.
It was the only business you can do.
You can do
with rap music.
at the time.
Yeah, at the time. Oh, because the streaming was horrible.
Oh,
There were no
is
streaming.
There's no streaming.
There's no streaming.
2012, 2000.
So I'm saying like selling albums.
Selling albums.
It was like in the streets, mixtape, whatever,
yeah, and
right?
mixtapes, but also in the stores, But
There was not enough
there was
money.
not enough. There's not enough money, you know.
It's not enough to survive.
Yeah. But then
What was the big change? Like, what was the boom?
the first big change was YouTube. The first big change, the first generation of big artists coming up with YouTube because it was free, because people can love this music and can create a relationship with the artist. You know what I'm saying?
and they could see them visually.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
They
accessible.
recognize them. You know?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? And then all the industry starts to interesting on the rap
To
music.
invest,
To invest.
or rap music,
Yeah.
like in the other parts of the world, like in France,
Yeah.
like in Germany, like it was in the rest of Europe.
How did you meet Ernia? That's what I'm curious to know. And how did you start
Al
working
teatro,
with
al
him? Yeah,
teatro.
like, did you discover him?
No,
Because
In a theater, in a theater.
You do manage him, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Allora, he got a long story before me. Before maybe he can tell you better than me because my language is terrible. But when he was a kid, he signed a deal with a label, okay, the Gue Pequeño label.
Okay.
Gue Pequeño,
How old are you when you say kid?
18.
Okay.
maybe before because you have to wait.
No, 18.
18.
I had to wait till I turned 18 years old.
Oh, to sign
yeah,
the deal. Okay.
yeah, because I was an adult after that.
Okay.
But we were with Gue since I was 17 years old. And after that, as soon as I turned 18, I signed with them.
How did you start? First of all, where do you come from in Italy?
Milano.
Milan. Okay.
I'm from Milan.
So in Milan, there's like a lot of access to
Oh,
music.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like
Much more than
you know
other
you have
places. Yeah.
studios everywhere. The
Yeah.
industry's there.
Yeah.
So like,
I
when was
came
the
from
first
Milan,
time?
and it's a luck. It's a luck that it's being lucky if you are born in Milan for that kind
To
of
do
stuff.
music, yeah.
To do music. I started when I was 12. I was born in the same hood of Tedua,
Okay. What neighborhood is that?
QT8.
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 Okay.
There's 3 letters.
Yeah.
2
It's
letters.
nearby
and a
San
number.
Siro.
Yeah.
nearby
okay.
San Siro.
Okay.
We were friends. We were friends since the primary school, and after that, as soon as we grew up, we started rapping. We discover, but rapping was too expensive because to record your stuff, you had to pay to go to the studios. Okay, then we started doing freestyle because it was the most economic stuff you can do.
Like get a tight
Yeah.
beat and just
Not even type
No, in the
beat,
streets with
beatboxing.
beatbox.
oh
man.
like that.
beatboxing.
Okay.
we didn't have the phones to find the type beat. There was not YouTube.
Were you recording it like on?
We got just one recording. Yeah, about we two doing freestyle. Yeah.
So
Me
you
and
were
Tedua.
rapping in Milano for 4 or 5 years,
More,
and then
Battling.
maybe more.
No,
More?
You have freestyle. You have battle rapper
Yeah.
at the time.
you were battle
Yeah.
rapping.
Freestyle.
I could kind of
yeah.
see that in his music now.
You can see
Yeah,
that.
in your music, like your
punchlines.
yeah punchlines, super like
Yeah.
aggressive,
Yeah. Every bar, I can do. I can. I try to do a punchline every bar, every 4 bars, a punchline. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So were you battling before you ever made a song in a studio?
Oh yes, of course.
Oh,
It was
wow.
easier.
Yes.
It was
Yeah,
much easier.
And it's
So-
actually better like that. I think.
It was free.
Right. So what age were you when you first got in the studio? What was that like?
14, 15.
Gotcha. What was
something
that
like
like
that,
for you,
yeah.
your first time?
Yeah. The first time.
Yeah, what was it like?
The first time it was very strange It was very very weird to hear my voice on the headphones. I was shocked for that.
Did you like? Did you?
No,
get
I
addicted-
didn't.
You didn't like it.
No, I didn't. I didn't, because that time there were no WhatsApp. There was no WhatsApp. There was not, audio files to send your friends. Then
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah.
totally unusual.
You-
to
You don't
hear
even
your
know what
voice.
you hear like yourself.
It was very unusual to hear your voice, your
And
own
to send
voice.
music would be like a USB drive or something.
Yeah,
right?
that
Like,
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Or CD.
or CD or
but,
CD.
CD. No, USB.
Okay, so
key.
did you just start recording a bunch of music, or did you make one song and like try to put it out, or Like, how did it work out?
We got. I don't know whether you got in the US. We had MySpace.
Yeah,
It was a
Us
website.
too.
It was a sort of Spotify before Spotify.
It was a sort of social media with music.
About music.
Yeah.
Where you can charge your songs, and we charged our songs over
Yeah,
there.
because we used to, for MySpace, we would have like your own song. Like I would have G Unit, like not Get Rich or Die Trying.
Everyone's profile, you were able to choose
Put a
a song.
Yeah.
To play.
Okay.
It's like
once
while you're
someone
looking at
visits
my
you.
pictures, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. So is that what you guys did? Like,
Yeah,
you,
but
you-
we charged our own songs.
That's cool, man.
We
that's
used
cool.
that as a Spotify,
Yeah.
as we are using Spotify right now. Amazon Music, Apple Music.
And did you
same
build
stuff.
like a big following? Like,
No, not that big. Of course, because I was 15. I was
Yeah.
too young, but some people.
so then you
listen
signed to
me.
Gue.
Yeah,
No,
Gue,
some years later.
But yeah, Gue at the time, at a couple of years later maybe, create a label with DJ Ash. You know him? Shout out to DJ Ash. Yeah, shout out to Gue.
Shout
of
outs
course.
to him. Shout outs to
out
Gue.
Gue, a real legend, Italian legend. And DJ Ash now, you hear Fast Life?
Yes. Oh, it's him.
yeah, it's him.
Isn't he a London rapper or no?
No,
A
he's not a
London
rap.
producer, I mean.
No.
He's not
He's from Italy.
Oh, he's from
Milan.
Italy? Okay. So he had a label with him.
Label together, yeah.
Okay. And what was the next steps with that? You put together an album or something?
Oh no, I didn't. Some demo tape, that kind of stuff. Some little mixtape. I used to sell my own demo tape outside school. Yeah, to everyone
To your
in the
friends?
school. Yeah, give me €5.
Yeah?
I worked on this one. Give me €5. Yeah.
And you were making money doing that?
Not that much, but
Enough
some
to-
money.
enough to you, like, record in the studio?
To record again.
What was the breaking moment for you where it finally made sense? It finally
thought
clicked.
I had a breaking moment when I was 18, as soon as I signed with Web. Things didn't work. Then the real breaking moment was when I met Ciro, when I started working with Taurus.
Okay, so how did you meet Cheeto?
I hang out in the same place. I used to hang out in the same place. Artists from Taurus artists used to. I was in that group. I was in the I don't know to say that in the
Social
area.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social circle, yeah.
Social
At this
circle.
time, like, who was signed to Taurus? Like, who you guys working
At
with?
this time, our core business was, as I told you before, at the time, our core business was the shows, the live show, the touring. So we got Sfera, we got, at the time, Izzy, at the time, Tedua, and some other big artists like Noiz Narcos, stuff like that. And some other artists, Clementino too, at the time, worked with us. A lot of artists, And at the time, there was, I suppose, a meeting, the independent record label, maybe.
Independent labels did a meeting in this theater in Milan, and I went over there, and I was probably the smaller one in the social circle of Taurus.
Yeah.
And
Because you just were signed. You just got signed to them.
no, not yet.
Not yet.
No, I was unsigned, and I played live. I sang live some stuff of mine.
It's more
And
more
after
like,
that,
it's
we
like
spoke.
a showcase, Every single artist have to do a couple of songs, maybe.
It's for smaller
Yeah,
artists.
small showcase. Every label put on the stage some artists, some new artists, some young artists. And I was one of them, and I sang for Taurus, even if I was not signed for Taurus with Taurus.
So then
So I see him, and I say, it's totally different, Because at
he
the
is very different from
from
a lot.
everybody,
From everybody. Yeah.
In reality. It's
I think
different.
even American artists. I don't know if there's anyone similar to you.
Yeah, maybe
Like, who would you say is similar to him?
maybe J. Cole, man. Something like J. Cole.
Yeah. One of my
That's
main references.
That's a
is
serious
J. Cole.
name to say.
Yeah.
Because if you ask someone in the street, you'll hear someone say J. Cole's the best rapper.
He's one of the best rappers.
One of the best lyricists
Yeah.
right now.
There you go, lyricist.
Because I saw him, he's totally different. Because at the time, Sfera is starting blow up, He put out XDVR, Per Davvero, the album. And all these young kids, is trying to copy him, because it's really different. It's incredible. The first time I see him, Shablo show him for first time, I said, "Oh, it's incredible! This guy, him and Charlie was an incredible couple. You know, the sound is different. Sound is incredible good. All these kids in Italy is trying to copy Sfera at the time. He was totally different. He jumped on the stage, very confident, a lot of bars, a lot of lyrics,
Spitting his ass off.
yeah, I think this guy is extremely good. So I went to him, I say, hi, nice to meet you. And we start to talking.
He had a German a German jersey from Italia 90, but the jersey was from the Germany jersey. I still
You were
remember
wearing a
that.
Germany
he
jersey
used,
from the World Cup?
Yeah.
from Italia 90.
A vintage German jersey.
It was cool. It was cool.
You know,
Yeah, but
for that
don't we
time, it
don't
was cool.
Italians hate like German football and French football?
Oh yeah, of course we ate that.
Yeah.
But it was
Of course.
It was stylish.
Being
It's,
a rebel.
stylish.
It was for the drip. It was for the drip.
It's one for the drip, yeah.
And he still used to smoke the Marlboro Light, the Marlboro Light cigarette,
Yeah.
everywhere, in restaurants, on the tube, everywhere, in the airplane.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. You don't know Ciro Buccolieri yet. I know him.
I didn't know Marble Light, Cheeto. I'm not gonna lie. But in Italy now, everybody smokes these little like.
This stuff.
Icos,
What is that exactly? Because it smells like popcorn.
Yeah, it smells like, no, in
it
reality,
smell
it
like
smells like
fart.
shit. It's like a fart,
Yeah.
you know? It's like a dog fart, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You prefer that over a vape?
Yeah, because
do prefer
vape,
that.
man, is like suck a dick, a robot dick, you know? It's a metallic shit,
Yeah.
and I smoke a lot. If I have a vaping, I vaping till the morning, till I go to sleep,
Yeah.
you know? And then I see the water in my polmoni, I have to say
Yeah,
polmoni.
in your lungs.
But even the gesture to put the cigarettes out, to put it in, to smoke,
yeah.
you know, it's similar to smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
But
Put
it's
it
tobacco,
out.
man. It's
But I think in
don't.
America we don't have these. If I'm
No,
not mistaken.
you don't have that.
Yeah.
So when I come to America, I have a bag full of this shit,
Yeah.
you know, because I'm afraid to finish, you know?
So you got to pick up the Marble Lights.
Yeah.
It's about $16 a pack here.
Yeah, cigarettes are 16.
16?
$16
Then going crazy, man.
a pack.
Yeah.
That's why I'm smoking a Robo
Oh,
Day.
yeah.
That's how you-
How much is
The
that?
robo dick.
How much is that?
It's $20.
$20?
Last year a week.
That's
week?
perfect.
Maybe 4 days,
Okay.
5 days.
In your end, maybe my
That's
end
different.
is 4 hours, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Cigarette culture changed a lot, though, right?
Yeah.
I remember growing up, like
Everywhere.
everybody smokes cigarettes. Now it's
Everybody.
like,
Even here-
nobody does.
Even here in New York.
Yeah.
Cigarettes are still cool in Italy. I feel like
Oh, a lot of people still smoking cigarettes.
here's the thing that I'm thinking of. In America, if I see a chick smoking a cigarette, I'm like, I don't know about
Yeah.
that. In Italy, I think it's kind of hot.
Oh yeah, I think is in the US is less social accepted than in Italy. We smoke here, so who cares?
Yeah.
Smoke.
In America, it's
Here,
like
if you
they
smoke,
see-
you're no you. What are you doing? You're chunky, you know. Well, hey, yeah, you are not integrated in
I
our
think
society.
Yeah, Italian women just do it better, I think.
But everyone
Yeah.
smoke weed here.
Yeah.
Weed is more social accepted than
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Because if you think weed is more have a sense, cigarette doesn't make no sense to smoke cigarettes. To smoke this shit have no sense. It's just a dependence, you know. You smoke weed for a reason, because you relax it, you stay better.
Even the culture of smoking weed in Italy is way different.
Yeah.
Like you see someone smoke weed, they're like this,
Oh yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden it's like, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
you put the paper on top.
You smoke with the blunts.
Yeah.
With the blunts, it's not that common in Italy smoking blunts.
Or just a paper, you know?
Yeah, just the
without
paper.
tobacco, you
And
smoke
yeah, and you smoke more weed than hashish.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no hashish here.
No hashish, okay.
Close to zero.
For us, is very common to find hashish.
Yeah.
Maybe more than weed sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe in squares, you know, in squares in the
young
hood.
guys now,
Yeah.
with the pop culture, start to smoking blunt. And
Oh, yeah.
It's different. But when we was kid,
Yeah.
blunt, never seen a blunt in my childhood.
In my childhood, not even in my teenage.
No.
Calandra's Bakery, family owned since 1962. Luciana Calandra, Sicilian immigrant, started the bakery in 1962 in Newark, New Jersey. passing it on to his grandkids. The third generation, baking bread the old school way. Located in your nearest supermarket in New Jersey and New York. And don't forget to visit any of their 3 locations in New Jersey. Let's talk a little bit about summers in Italy. For your business especially,
Oh yeah.
the last 2 years I've experienced Italy the most different because when I go to Italy, I go on the strength of this guy and I get to go to any show I want. And what I've seen in Italy for these guys, they're busy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
their
we are.
summers, they're every 2 days, maybe sometimes every back-to-back days, they're performing all these festivals.
Yeah.
After the pandemic, it
I think
is
as the
like
pandemic
that
exploded
much more
even
than
more,
before.
right? Yeah.
After the pandemic is much more than before. Before the pandemic, it was busy, yes, but even the winter was busy. Then equalize. I don't know to say that.
It's the same. Maybe it's the same.
Maybe the same, maybe less in every season. Okay, now it's a lot on summer. It's a lot on summer.
Tell me a little bit about the process. If you're planning a tour for him, is this something where you have the contact?
Meanwhile, you speak. I go to the toilet.
Yeah, go ahead. When you're planning like a tour for him,
Yeah.
is it something you get a big one and then build around it?
It depends. It's different when it's different. Outdoor tour, so for the summer,
The
with
festivals.
the arena tour for the
Yeah,
winter. You know, when I do arena tour for the winter, you choose 7, 8, 6 cities and big places. You know, and you have to sell the ticket. You know, it could be you can double. If you sell the ticket fast, you can double. You can triple. You know, you come to Sfera shows in Milan. You know, you see those 3 shows in Sago at Forum.
Back to back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
And in the summer is pretty different because in the summer you have to cover all the nation, you know. So there are a lot of shows near the summer because people are in holiday. So they go to Puglia, Sicilia, you know, Campania, you know, Liguria, place with the summer, Rimini, place with the sea. And so we make, show nearby. But it depends. It's not the same. It depends by the artist.
Yeah,
you know?
every artist is different.
Every artist has a different strategy. It's the same discographic shit or touring.
What do you think needs to happen for Italian artists to start performing here? Do you think it's possible?
Oh, I hope so. I mean, the culture and the movement in Italy is growing up so fast. It's growing up big. Now, finally, all these incredible guys are mainstream, no? The urban music, the hip-hop music is 80% of selling records or selling tickets in the business in Italy right now. So everything can happen. But we got a big wall. It's the language, you know. We are 60 million and we talk Italian. We speak Italian. People here understand a shit. You know,
We don't understand
what about they were saying? What about they understand the language? You know,
It's true. It's true.
it's hard. It's hard because it's hard to. You can like the music, you can like the sound,
Yeah.
but if you don't understand, we are growing up with music from other countries. You know what I'm saying? For American music, we grew up with American music. You know, American people, they growing up with American music too, because they got the best artists in the world, the best artists ever. You know, and so it's difficult to for the urban shit is difficult because you know Bocelli is a big stuff all around the world, but because it's a traditional Italian stuff. Okay, hip hop, rap, they say we got our artists and they are probably better than yours. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you see, I don't know, the Maneskin,
Yeah.
they became a global.
But they
thing.
sing in English, right?
But they sing in
Yeah.
English. So maybe we have to sing in English or in Spanish. It's very difficult, but for me, the really revolution will be if some artists did it
In
with
Italian.
you know?
Yeah. If you sing in English,
Yeah.
you represent Italy just in part.
No, I mean,
just
a lot of artists make a great thing
Yes,
all
of
around the
course.
world. I think Laura Pausini, I think Eros Ramazzotti, you know.
Of course.
But they did it singing in Spanish, you know?
Yes,
Not in Italian.
is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Eros.
Yeah.
If you look up an Eros song, his most streamed songs are the Spanish ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Man-
But even here in the US, a lot of Spanish stuff is going around.
Maneskin, right now they're huge. It's an incredible thing, you know? I'm so happy for them because they extremely good guy and very talented, but they sing in English. The revolution will be if some artists did it singing in Italian, no? Can do it singing in Italian.
Yeah. Making Italian music and Italian sounds. Cool.
If someone never heard your music, what would be a couple of songs you would tell them to listen to? Someone listens to this, they never heard
I
of you.
do a lot of different stuff.
Like Super Classico, right? Like,
Yeah, maybe Super Classico
That's your biggest-
is my most is my hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest hit.
The biggest hit.
Aquatonica.
Maybe Aquatonica could be
That's this summer.
yeah, but
right? This summer.
even the actually my most
Boo too?
representative stuff is like Buonanotte. Buonanotte, I think, is one of the
Because it's extremely lyrical, you
yeah,
know?
is my
It's
representative
extremely
stuff.
lyrical. It's
You
written-
can't copy Buonanotte. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
It's like a poetry.
Okay. It's mine and it's okay. Every artist has his stuff, you know, his
We were
own
talking a little
stuff.
bit about it yesterday. I think a big difference too between American artists and Italian artists. Maybe Italian artists, they release an album every
2
year and
years.
a half, every 2 years.
Yeah.
Here, it's almost like if you don't drop an album every year, maybe 2 albums, it's
So
like
the
you
industry-
get forgotten.
because-
The
You get
industry
forgotten.
wants it. There are a lot of artists
Yeah,
here.
like here is like an ocean, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to be the big fish, you have to stay relevant every day, you know?
But you know, the bigger you are, the less you can publish. You okay? I don't know whether I say that in the right way, but if you
put
are
the work
very
in,
big,
yeah.
if you are very big, you can avoid publishing every year. You know, for example, Travis Scott, J. Cole, Kendrick. You know, they can wait because they are huge rappers, not only in the
It's true.
US.
Those 3 actually don't drop every year.
I think it depends by the artist, man.
It depends on what you do.
Depends
of
by
course.
the artist, but no, Drake drop
Every
lot of
year,
shit.
yeah,
Every
a lot of
year.
shit. Yeah.
So this
Even
show,
twice per year.
this show,
Even
I'm about
twice a
to
year.
go to Milan and record with another 3 or 4 artists. Right.
Yeah.
So this, I want to talk to you guys first, kind of give people, open the doors. Hopefully we get whatever following we have to start listening a little more to Italian rap. So I want to ask you guys a question where I'm going to name an American artist.
Yeah.
And you name like who's similar to them in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right?
Okay.
let's go.
So who's the Italian Drake?
Sfera.
Yeah,
Sfera.
yeah, no doubt.
Sveta.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because it's pretty different, no? His music is pretty different from Drake, but the relevance of the character is similar, you know?
And the status,
What
maybe?
he represents.
status.
Yeah.
His presence is skillful. He can do a lot of things. He's an icon. He's a fashion icon too. Okay, it's Drake. Put a jersey on him.
Then everybody
And
wants
everyone
it.
is gonna copy him.
The same with Farah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the Italian Jay-Z?
Gue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
So why do you think that?
Probably the longest career in Italy and one of the longest in Europe as well. I don't know whether you got longer career in the
Yeah,
US,
very consistent.
but yeah.
He's done a lot of things first too, right?
Yeah.
He reinvented this game.
Yeah.
I want to give this flower to the man, you know?
Okay.
He deserves a lot of flowers.
Yeah.
A lot of things that happen now is because where did
Yeah.
it first.
Did it before.
Yeah. He's like the father of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone give him this, you know?
Yeah.
I think so.
We recognize that.
He deserves
Yeah.
the respect. A lot of respect.
Who's Italy's little baby?
Shiva.
Shiva.
Shiva,
Okay,
yeah.
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 I feel like he's versatile. Like he could sing,
Yeah.
you know.
He can rap. He can
rap, he can sing.
rap.
He's fresh.
Yeah.
He's very prolific, you know?
Yeah. And he started, I feel like he started kind of young too. Like he started rapping very young.
Very
Like,
young.
Oh yeah.
Like I've
It's
seen him
alright.
already for like 3 or 4 years.
something,
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, what was the next one? Oh, 50 Cent. Who's the Italian 50
It's
Cent?
difficult.
No?
It's difficult. Because
I'm surprised you say Joliet for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe,
'Cause he's like
maybe,
50.
maybe.
He's like 50
Yeah.
there.
Joliet is extremely
Joliet.
talented, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is
50.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Is you think it because of the fact he's from Napoli, it's more impressive? Like being from the South and doing what he's
He
doing?
represent his town very, very well. He's skillful. He's a good guy. He has a good mind. He loves his music. He got a lot of passion. He's not so common.
He's a hard worker too.
He's a hard worker. It's not so common in the young people to have
Salute.
the passion for the music, for the culture, you know?
Yeah. Recently, Gue posted a picture or with him and said, "Best rapper in
Yeah,
Italy."
it is. He's the best rapper in Italy
Maybe,
right now.
maybe at the moment,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, so you give him that title?
Yeah.
That's a big. That's a big cosign there. So we were talking about this at the restaurant. For people that have never listened to Italian rap, over here we always talk best 5 rap albums. You know, who says "Get Rich or Die Trying," who says
okay.
"The Blueprint," who says
Okay,
give me
the
five-
must listen.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
the master list of the best. Your top 5
Okay.
Italian
It's
albums.
difficult, man. It's difficult.
You should divide it in. You should split in by
eras?
generations.
By
I think.
generations.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the beginning of rap,
What's
In the beginning,
what's your top 5 American album ever? Yours?
so me personally,
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm not gonna say in order, but
No particular order.
no particular order. Get Rich or Die Trying, the documentary, Blueprint,
yeah.
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt over Blueprint, Illmatic, and Ready to Die.
Yeah.
In no order.
It makes
Particular
sense.
order. Yeah. It makes sense.
You know?
But it's not easy, you know? A lot of incredible
I'm a
albums.
New Yorker, you know.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
New York, but you
There's a
put
lot of
the
stuff
game
you
on
can-
your top 5.
I think because he had that like
Documentary is
New
a
York-
masterpiece.
yeah,
I
it's a
agree with you.
masterpiece. We were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
How that album was. He's never came close to recreating that.
Yeah, but he deserves more credits than the credits he have, you know?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, the first 4 albums of the game are all big album. In Italy, it's not easy because I'm involved in a lot of albums. I'm not so maybe neutral, you know?
Yeah.
Because
You're biased.
what's biased? And
That
You like one side better than the other.
because
Yeah.
because you're working with that side.
I try to be neutral, you know, but it's not
Yeah.
easy. It depends. It depends by the era, you know, because it depends by the decades, you know. It's not easy. To me, it's not easy. Really, it's not easy. I have to put, I don't know, maybe my top 5, maybe Chi muore per me dei Cosang, in no particular order. Chi muore per me dei Cosang, it's an incredible album. It changed the game, for real. I have to put Verano Zombie of Noise Narcos. It's an incredible album, changed the game too. Maybe, I don't know, maybe
Penna Capitale.
Penna Capitale or Club Dogo. The second album of Club Dogo, it's an incredible album. Are free, right? Maybe
Marrakesh,
Yeah.
2K8,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first album of Marrakesh.
yeah.
It's,
Marrakesh,
it's,
the
a, it's,
first
a,
album.
it's a masterpiece. That
Really
one
a
is still a
masterpiece.
masterpiece.
A masterpiece for the writing,
Yeah.
a masterpiece for
Yeah.
yeah.
Production.
The writing, the product, the lyrics, the sound. He got a big club hit and a big conscious hit, you know, in the
Yeah.
same record. It's not easy. It's an incredible album for real, and I don't know because a lot of albums, you know, Fabri Fibra changed the game with Mr. Simpatia, you know, you had to XTVR, Sfera changed the game in his era. It's incredible record. You have to put, I don't know, Il Ragazzo d'Oro di Gue.
Oh, yeah. For that
Yeah,
era,
that's a good one,
at the
too.
beginning of the tens.
Yeah, maybe it's 2011 or 2010. I don't remember when.
2011.
A lot of albums, man. A lot of big artists, and depends by the generation, you know. In my opinion, it depends by the generation because before we got album, they put the roots for what happened
business,
then.
for
You
the-
know,
yeah.
you have to.
For the game.
You can forget Sangue Misto, SXM, you can forget Neffa, Neffa Messaggero d'Europa, you can forget Sottotono, Sotto Effetto Stone, because the album in the 90s that put the, I don't know how to say, fundamenta for the building, you know?
Italian rap still isn't on the radio a lot, though, right?
Yeah.
It is?
We got a #1 radio
Oh,
song.
congratulations on that. Let's talk
Well, no,
about that.
that's my first time. Not
This is
even
the first time?
not even with Super Classico I did that.
Oh, was it?
With Super Classico I went 10th,
Maybe 9.
not 10th.
You
I
remember
remember
Was
that.
it Aquatonica
At the
a big
peak,
song?
it was
Aquatonica was a
10th,
big song in the streaming,
but
but not on the radio.
It's not
On the
good for the
radio?
radio.
Why?
Too rapping.
Too much rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much rapping.
So do you feel like sometimes you gotta compromise what you want to do? to
If you want to go to the radio, I think so. You have to.
So like when you make an album, you know, you try to put. A
No,
single
but
into-
I always did that. Even when I was independent, I did all my, experiments. In different genres, and yeah, I always did that. It's not for the radio. I did that before I could go to the radios.
I want to say
Now this is a real goal.
It's
Going
a real goal,
first, yeah. Going
But-
first.
you know, this guy, okay, is incredible rapper. Okay, because he can do a song, a melodic song, a lyric song, a conscious song. Is very skillful, you know. He can do everything. It's not easy. It's not easy to find. People can do it, almost everything very good, you know. There are very few people. So I respect him so much for this.
When you're recording and getting ready to make an album, how many songs do you need to make to get to that album?
I'm learning to make more songs than the number of songs that go in the album, because
So to get 15 songs, you got to do 80, 100.
I do 15 songs.
Yeah, all hits.
Yeah?
You
Yeah.
don't throw away nothing, man.
I
Yeah?
don't throw away nothing.
You're just...
I don't even start writing if I'm not sure it's gonna go in the album.
So how do you...
I don't
how do
even
you-
try. Oh, that's a good
now it's
instrumental.
really different.
Now it's different.
So how do you go about finding the production to do? Like, do you just have, when you hear right away, you know? Or do you like have producers you work with and you say, I want something like this? Like, how do you go about...
I know it depends. Sometimes
Or do you have the idea
Sometimes
before you
I
even have
hear
the beat?
that, I listen there, and I say, "Oh, that's one." Okay,
Yeah.
this is in the album. Some others is like, let's do something like, okay, or sometimes some others is I write, and after that we do the instrumental.
What are some of your biggest music inspirations?
Oh, life, my own life.
I meant, yeah, life too, like, everyday stuff. I meant, because we were talking about it yesterday, a lot of people rap about stuff that's not true, and
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like they just do,
yeah,
you say true.
yeah.
To-
I'm true.
Yeah,
I speak the truth.
You rap about yourself, your experiences. But as far as like
Never said
your artists that
bullshit.
you listen to, like American artists, when you were a kid, that inspired you.
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Yeah,
A lot of Italians say 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Because 50, oh man, 50 is incredible, man.
Because 50, we were teenagers, and he appeared on our televisions, and he was the first one. Okay, to represent
You guys
that
hacked
stuff.
the the satellite.
We were 12, we were 13, 12, 10, and there were Eminem, and after that 50, and 50 represented that stuff, with the blings, with the chains, and we say, hey, who is that? He's different to the others. Even Eminem was similar to the others. For us, for European, for Italian guys, for Italian young boys, it was incredible to see him. That's why a lot of us say 50 Cent.
I see, yeah, it's a generational thing, When 50 came out, I was bigger than I'm 10 years older than him.
I bought even the vinyl.
So for
with-
you,
with
who
the
was
autograph.
who was your 50 Cent?
50 Cent autograph.
I love a lot of things, man. It's difficult. I grew up in an era where Biggie and Tupac are two gods, I remember when they killed Pac. I remember when they killed Big, and for me it was incredible. These guys are my I don't know what to say. I fall in love with the pop for them, for Big and Pac.
Your idols.
Yeah. Then Nas, when I listen Elmatic, I say, wow, what is like this? It's like Shakespeare, you know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep. I love Mobb Deep too. R.I.P. Prodigy.
Yeah.
Bandana P in my yard forever.
Yeah.
And then Jay-Z. Jay-Z is like.
You're
but
purist.
I love West Coast too. I love Snoop Dogg when I was kid. I love a lot of shit. I'm one of the few people in Italy who loves music from the South. Before the South became a big thing, you know. I love No Limit, you know, Master P, C Murder, all the stuff like that when I was a kid. I love 3-6 Mafia
How'd
from
you
Memphis.
go? How'd you even find this music?
How?
Like, how'd you find it?
Magazines. I know
I
you
got-
had a friend. You had a friend.
I have a friend. I tell in every interview, you know, because I have a friend from Italy, but is dead. They are immigrants, you know. They go outside in Europe and live in France. So in France, they have a lot of music. When he come back to the summer, you know, he bring me a lot of tapes, a lot of I don't know how to say riviste, I don't know how to say,
Magazines.
you know, the Swords, you know, XXL, you know. I was a kid. I see all the stuff like that. He bring me the music. I listen to music. I fell in love. And then I got a pezzotto. How to say pezzotto? You have the pezzotto here.
What is that?
You know the
It's when you fake the TV. Okay.
you know the satellite
pay
TV, pay TV, satellite TV. You know.
Yeah.
We got in Italy because everything is bootleg in Italy.
Yeah.
You can do. We can
You
bootleg
just like
everything.
connect it with the satellite.
It's like a trick.
Yeah.
Don't pay. You know.
Yeah. We used to have stuff like that.
Yeah, to see the sports,
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
all the pay TV. You know. I got this stuff and I see BIT in my TV when I was kid. So I see Rap City.
Wow.
For me was wow. It's like a movie every day. You know.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
class. Is that how you guys both learned English from like listening to rap music?
Rap music and sports for me.
Or that's the only way you learned English?
No,
Did you ever take classes or anything?
I did English in school in the high school, but English in the high school is
English
like
in high school.
What is your favorite color?
Yeah, it's like that.
no, my teacher.
Let's speak about literature. Who cares about literature in New York? Okay, who cares about
never gonna use
Macbeth?
that. You're
I
never
still
gonna
remember
use that.
Macbeth. Who cares? I can't speak. I can learn English through
I feel like
Macbeth.
Ernia kind of speaks
wa-
like
wa-
English. Like
he was born
because he live in London.
in the
'cause he lived in
17th
London.
century.
Wait, so how long did you live in London for?
5 months.
And that's how you learned like that.
Yeah, during that time because I studied as well. Yeah.
What did you think about London? Did you like it?
I never went back to
No?
London. Never.
Ever since you lived there?
What?
Ever since you lived there, you never went back?
No, I never been in London again.
Not even
Just
to
once,
visit?
just once to make a video, clip.
Yeah.
Was it the food?
I don't want to go. No, I
The
don't want to
food
go
sucks,
to London.
right?
You know, I was in London when it was a very bad period for me. I felt loose. I was young. I was 21 years old, and I could not make ends meet. I didn't have a lot of money, and I was there. I was alone, and I don't
What
have.
did you go to London for? Just
I wanted to go to Australia, but I couldn't have the visa because of little crimes I did during my teenagerhood.
yeah,
Teenage years, yeah.
Teenage years. I couldn't go there. I had to wait the judge to judge me.
Yeah, for a trial, right?
Yeah. And then I decided to go to London. I had some money.
I feel like when all Italians go in
Yeah.
trouble, they go to London
Yeah, London.
or Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
London. As soon as came back from London, I started working as I don't know to say that vigilant during the night in order to earn money to go to Australia. And during that period, I decided to start rapping again. Start rapping again, and that's it. We are here in New York.
I love the story, man. I'm excited to see what's next for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sure album's coming again, right?
Oh yeah,
Another
I don't know.
album,
I don't know when. I don't know when. Yeah, we are working on it.
You know, I want to say a thing. Italian music business right now is a serious stuff, man.
Yeah.
You have to come here and do something special with you, with all these guys, with the Italian American community, because I think if Italian people and Italian American people stay connected more, much more. We can do everything. We can do something.
Oh yeah, we
something
have
great.
to.
Yes.
Because
We have to.
because a lot of Italian American people didn't know nothing what happens in Italy, you know. So I appreciate a lot.
And even
what
a
are you
lot of
doing.
us don't know what happens here in the Italian American community.
For our community, no, it's our
Yeah.
community. You are.
This
our
is our
people,
community. Yeah.
You know.
Like we said yesterday.
Even the faces. Yesterday we saw people from Italy. The faces,
Like,
but
the
they
faces are the same, but
yeah.
40 years
Even
later.
the way they choose clothes. Yeah. Yeah, they are Italian.
We have to stay more close, you know.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because
That's why these shows like this are important, you know?
I appreciate a lot what are you doing here, man. You know, because you create a thing that a lot of Italian people watch that, a lot of Italian American people can understand, can learn what are happening in Italy. You know, it's important to stay close because it's the same community. You know,
Can feel connected.
if you look Latin people are so close. No, Italian people, we have to understand.
We lost one each other.
Yeah.
You know, in a sort of sense.
When you go outside, you know, thank God for my job. I travel a lot in the past years. You know, when you go to Germany, when you go and meet Italian people, it's every time it's a special thing. You know, when it because you feel home. You know, they feel home too, and you feel home because we belong each other. You know, we are a community.
Yeah.
We have to understand. We have
That's
to
why
learn.
I feel lucky to do this because I've gotten some interviews that nobody in Italy's even got.
Yeah.
You know? Because some people see, okay, this is the only lane for an Italian artist, you know?
Yeah.
In America.
to discover
Yeah.
what's happening at
Yeah.
home.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
So like when I hear, you know, sometimes I'll hear, oh, I heard of this artist because of you. Because we have a playlist too. Like we have a
Yeah,
growing
playlist
up
and all
Italian,
that
yeah.
stuff.
it's
so,
a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, man.
But growing up Italian, the page too, not just the podcast, the page too, is very funny. I love it because a lot of meme, a lot of stuff that I love because I know a lot of stereotypes are true, man.
Yeah, of course.
Are true. We use the hands a lot. We
What about
speak
attenzione
louder.
pickpocket?
Oh yeah, the summer trend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
That
our
was his
greatest hit
summer
right now.
in Venice. Yeah,
Yeah.
they stole her phone.
They got her?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
well, a few weeks ago.
That's a
2 weeks
payback
ago.
for her.
It's
In
good.
Venice.
Yeah.
You know the one woman who used to scream attention pickpocket
Yeah.
around
What's
Venice.
so funny what you saying that
and they stole her phone.
what he's saying, like he loves seeing our videos. Sveta, sometime I think one time I was showing him a video of like a kid making a pizza, and then he's like, "Bro, it's normal in Italy. Kids make pizza."
Yeah. Yeah, it's normal.
We go. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you for
Enjoy the
having
rest of your
us.
trip.
Hospitality, man.
Thank
Make
you
sure
for
to
having
follow
us.
these guys. We'll have their links in the description. New music on the way. If you're an Italian artist, this is the guy you need to be having booking your shows.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you.